Now let's find out how the National Women's Day is being celebrated in Newcastle in northern KwaZulu-Natal. Our reporter Mlungisi Khumalo is in Osizweni and he tells us that there is an official event there that is set to start at about 11 this morning. A very good morning to you, Mlu. Thank you so much for joining us. And what's happening there?
Good morning to you, Simpiwe, and a good morning to our viewers at home. And of course, today is a very important day. Happy Women's Day to all our South African ladies throughout South Africa. Yes, like you mentioned, today's Women's Day event is here at Newcastle. This is where the Premier of the province, Mr. Osizweni, is expected to address thousands of women as well as the community of Newcastle. Now, the main event has been set out to be in Osizweni, which is the main complex whereby thousands of people are expected to come in there in their numbers and hear the Premier speak. But before we go there, I'm actually here at Dana Cole, where there is a co-op which is run by women. Now, what I can tell you about this co-op is that they've got their own factory. Now, these are black women who are currently in the rural outskirts of Newcastle, and they have actually their own factory whereby they distribute and manufacture their own tissues. But to tell me more about this, I've got Lindy over here, who's the chairperson. Thank you very much for your time. Just briefly tell us more about this business that you conduct here today.
Okay, I'm Lindy Mlungisi. I'm representing Zamoga Trading Cooperative. I'm a chairperson with the position. And finally, we started this cooperative on 2012. We are running this based on KZN under Amajuba District, Danhausa Municipality. We have 7 members, 4 women and 3 males. When we started with this, it was with one vision, because we were planning to just manufacture a toilet paper under Amajuba District, because there is no factory, there is no other cooperative that is doing that.
I mean, this is a very impressive tissue, but how has business been for you, in particular as women that are working in the rural outskirts of Newcastle?
We are starting that because we want to make the job opportunities to the youth, that they must not go outside there to enter into the drugs with the women to feed their children, paying school fees, everything, just to help the rural community.
Kabazela, and most importantly, what does Women's Day mean for you?
The Women's Day for me means to be as strong, because the slogan of our Zamugwake, we said we are the floor of the nation. Nothing that can make us you that you can't do it if it's a woman's. Who told you that you can't do it? There is no such that the men can do this. Also the women can do it. That's why I said just get up and do this. Each and every woman can do this. No one can say you can't do it.
Lindy, this is a very impressive tissue. Who do you manufacture to and who do you distribute this tissue to? Basically, who do you sell the tissue to?
For now, our market, we are distributing the shops from Amajuba District, like the wholesales, like the schools, like the departments. They are very supporting us with all the marketing under our Amajuba District.
This is an impressive tissue. The quality is very good. What sets it apart from the rest? Why is it so different?
This one is so different because this one is not a recycling. You realize sometimes when you are going to the shops, you need to buy toilet paper, and then you will find the dark one who is a recycling. This one it's a original pipe, and it's a 500 sheet. It's 100 by 110 the size. Yes.
Lindy, we're there. She literally knows the story. She can tell you everything and all things about tissue. Like I mentioned to you, Simpiwe, we are currently in Dana Cole, not far away from Newcastle, where I've got a co-op. Now, these are a number of women that have just decided to empower themselves and run a co-op. And as a result of that, they are now manufacture and distribute their own tissue. Now, during our interview, she did mention that this was one of the best tissues in the area of Amajuba, and she also mentioned that they distribute this tissue in various wholesales across this place of Newcastle. And like I mentioned earlier on, is that today we now expect the Premier of the province, Mr. Osizweni, to then address thousands of women in the place of Osizweni just outside Newcastle. Simpiwe.
All right, thank you so much, Mlungisi, for your time.